What's up, Skulls? This Friday, we got some Venezuela, little Maduro action.
Yeah.
Victoria Apgar, saved a lot of kids. Mickey Rourke, Willie Nelson. What else, brother? Oh, Landman. Landman. Fucking
Get
Landman. Indiana football. Hey, what's happening? Welcome to Skull Session. I'm Mike Hussey, and I'm with my boy,
Rich Tierney.
And we are here for episode 6.
7.
To all of us. Is it 7?
Yeah.
7, 6.
6, 7. That's the whole new thing. People put 6 and 7 up.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, well, all right. Cool. But yeah. Everything's good. Freezing my dick off in New York. You know. And you're freezing in Florida anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not as cold as there, but still cold.
No, yeah. But listen, let's get started. Venezuela, man.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Dude.
We might be able to go there to the beach and go surfing again soon.
I'm telling you, one of my boys, his wife is Venezuelan. He said she can finally go home.
Yeah.
She couldn't go home with all that psychopath down there.
I got 2 Ranger buddies, old Army buddies, both have Venezuelan roots. And they're all
beautiful country, bro.
Yeah.
But, you know, for whatever, 25 years, this fucking maniac's been there selling
between him and Hugo Chavez. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The two of them.
Yeah, they just, but, it's about a lot more than that. It's about oil and China and,
Yes. I mean, the oil companies were in there before and built all that shit. And when Chavez went in, he basically ripped up the contracts and threw them out.
Yeah, and I had heard the stupid reporter say to Trump, why didn't you get, or maybe J.D. Vance, why didn't you take, the Maduro and all these other, the other top 5? And he's like, do you know what it took to plan this thing? And you want us to do it 5 more times in other parts of the country? What are you out of your mind? We got the president. That's all we need. We don't need anybody else.
It's like the whole thing we always talk about in the 9/11 and hijacking an aircraft with a box cutter. Never going to happen again.
Right. No.
Like, people would be like, fuck you. And just take the thing out of them. Out of their hands,
Yeah. And people are fucking scared. I mean, rightfully so, but still, I mean, it's either that or slamming into a fucking building. I think I'd go for the box cutter, but it's easy to say.
Well, I'm just saying, because it played out already.
Yeah. Right.
So the next time, if that were to happen, that guy would be like, hey, there's a chance they're going to throw this plane into a building, and if you get cut by a box cutter, no worries. Before that, you just thought somebody was going to hijack the plane and land in Uganda somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be all
some
right.
shithole. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But oh God. That's why I still, it's crazy, bro, because there are people that just like 9/11 doesn't mean anything to a lot of people. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. It's people that it's wild. Just never forget, like we always say.
Well, I mean, it's years ago now. A lot of younger people weren't even born then,
Right.
Either that or they were very young.
Well, we were just talking about it. Like, if you became a cop right after 9/11, you're retiring already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 20, I think it's 25 and out, but whatever. Yeah. But I don't know. I just like it because, Trump says he's going to do something and he does it. So
a lot of people don't like that, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm sure he made a lot of enemies, but a lot of people a lot of other countries sitting back on, we can't fuck with them anymore.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
whatever, it's just, I don't know.
That was like, remember, I thought the other day in one 9/11 thing, and we didn't really talk about 9/11 this year, but we were driving around on a mule, doing our thing, and we were down there, and they're like, oh, we found it. Like, thought they found one of like the plane engines, and it turned out it was like a motor from one of the elevators.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, that isn't a thing. That plane motor's burnt up.
Yeah. I mean, the wheels were down on West Street, down the block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we were talking about, because I don't know why I've been getting a lot of Sopranos things in my feed on Facebook, probably because I watched
once you start watching one thing.
And when we took them around in the mule.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Those guys, they are always in character. Tony Sirico. I mean, he was Paulie Walnuts when he was with us.
Yeah, well, they brought them in for that specific reason, where they were, you
Yeah,
know
and the Cleveland Cavaliers, remember that? The Cavaliers, they brought, like, that NBA team. All of a sudden, we
yeah.
turn around, there's, like, 7.5 foot tall guys walking towards us going, "What the fuck are these?" And they were the Cleveland, like, why would you wanna go down there? I guess, I don't know. I guess they
Well,
did.
everybody who could go down there then wanted to, it became like a tourist.
Right, yeah,
Remember that,
well,
like,
Goldie
viewing
Hawn, we met
platform,
Goldie Hawn, right? And who
Joe
else?
Perry
Joe Perry. Yeah, Joe
with
Perry
his skull cane,
with his skull cane, that was pretty
um,
cool. He's a
that
tiny little
little,
fuck.
what the hell was her name? She looked like Peter Pan. Kelly
Oh,
Ripa,
Kelly Ripa, yeah. Oh, she
yeah,
was a bitch.
right, and, Melanie Griffith,
Melanie Griffith, yep.
Trace Atkins, the country dude.
The
Yeah.
president, we were there when the president was there.
We
Rudy,
set up the,
we set up the,
stuff on the viewing
on the
platform.
viewing platform, yeah,
Yeah.
and Rudy
Moment
came.
of moment of glory,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then they just, like, move aside. Yeah,
Yeah, but we were saying when we were down there, the president of the union came, of the international came down there,
yeah.
and didn't even stop by and s our shanty. I mean, that wasn't on him, that was on the guy who was bringing him around, who was a jerk off, but yeah.
Mm, well, most people didn't know we were there, but
Right,
we
right, we were
knew.
like ninja electricians.
Yeah.
"What do you need done? See
Right,
you later."
yeah. Quicker you can get done, the quicker you can get in the trailer, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right, exactly. And poor what about, Mickey Rourke, dude?
I know.
He's
What's
in the
up with
shitter,
that?
Mick. He's in the shitter.
But you gotta tell the good story, the good Mickey Rourke story, like,
I do.
Mike is like a man that crosses many boundaries and meets many people, and,
Yeah,
this is a
my
classic.
my friend called me and said, "Hey, you wanna do a side job in the city, and I can't tell you who it is." I said, "Sure," and it was down on, like, Murray Street or something where these beautiful brownstones from, like, the '20s are down there, and I took my son with me, Connor, and, we go in there, and it's Mickey Rourke, dude, living in this like, a basement apartment. It was nice, really nice, and we go in there. I don't know if he was up all night, but he was seemed pretty ripped, and he had a gun on the table, a couple of knives. He had all these, like, dogs, little tiny, I don't know what they were. They were like he was adopting dogs so they wouldn't get, which was cool, but you sorta gotta pick up the dog shit because it was just a disaster, the backyard, and, oh my god, we were there for a couple days. So, I was on a ladder once, and he says to me, he goes, "Hey, where'd you get your, cheekbones done?" And I said, "What?" He goes, did you get plastic surgery?" I said,
He did.
You think I'm working on Sunday to pay for my fucking plastic surgery? What are you, out of your mind?" These He
Right,
goes,
I'm an electrician,
and
not
that was
a
before he looked like a freak, dude. He didn't look like a freak yet. He
yeah.
didn't have all that shit done then. But, yeah, he was wild. We ended up getting, "Let's get some lunch." I think we had Burger King. And then he went and got bacon, he come and got bacon, egg, and cheeses.
And
Yeah,
then you kinda kept in touch with him too.
yeah, he was texting me. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
back and forth, and then he just, I guess his number changed or some shit because
Yeah.
he would hit me up. He's like, "Who is this Mike?" I said, "Oh, dude, I'm the electrician." He's like, "Oh, bro, what's up?"
Right.
Nothing, Mick. Yeah,
He
but the poor bastard. I don't know. What has he done with his money? I guess it's plastic surgery.
I don't know, he probably got into some b bu he probably s it's easier to spend it more than you make it, right? And he hasn't done shit, like, in
No,
past
he's
years.
always in, like, yeah. He's always just if he's in a movie, it's a favor
Yeah, I
at this
mean,
point, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
and he
but he was
freaking
back in the day, like the Pope of Greenwich Village and stuff like that. He
what
was
was it in Heat? Was that the other one, Heat? Was
Heat. Was he in Heat? No, that was Val, De Niro,
I
um,
let
Danny,
me
whatever
s
his name is, and the black dude was the driver.
yeah, I get he
I
was in a bunch of stuff, like,
Yeah,
years
yeah. Oh,
back.
he used to be great. Yeah, and he was a good-looking guy, but then he decided to
Then he
become a
tried to
boxer.
box,
Yeah, that's it. I mean, but he
and
went off the deep end in Hollywood, so he must have got blacklisted for something, probably for partying, but
Well, he was the one that was telling you all this shit about, different
Yeah.
people in Hollywood,
Oh, yeah, yeah, that was yeah, yeah. He was telling
you
me
know
a lot of shit that
right.
I don't know.
Like, whether it was true or not, like, who knows, but
Yeah, hated Brad Pitt,
yeah,
hated him,
he got a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Motion Picture for The
for what?
Wrestler. That was a good
That was a
movie.
great movie.
Yeah, it was. Um, I don't
Yeah,
know,
but he just, like,
all
falls
stuff
off
on
the
the
map
list.
once he does something. You think he'd keep it up.
Oh, 9.5 weeks. That was what I was thinking
Ooh,
of.
that was a good one with Kim Basinger, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she was
Sin
smoking.
City,
That was another good one.
Iron Man 2, he was in.
Nah, I'm not a Marvel guy. I don't watch any
Harley
of those things.
Davidson,
That was good. That was
that
good too.
movie
That was
Angel Heart.
oh, with Kravitz, right? Lenny Kravitz's
Yeah.
daughter? Yeah.
The Expendables. And I
The
didn't know he was in on Man on Fire with Denzel.
oh, I didn't know that either.
No, apparently he was.
Yeah.
Let me
Apparently
see.
he was.
I don't even know what character he was in it. He was Jordan, whoever that was.
I don't know.
That's like one of my favorite movies. So
I
you
just
figured
seen a
that one out.
movie the other day with, Marty Supreme with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah,
It sucked.
yeah.
About ping pong. I mean, 2.5 hours, dude,
Oh,
ping
screw
pong.
that.
Come on.
I couldn't even spend
I
5
mean,
minutes on ping
dude, if it
pong.
was an hour and a half, it would've been a great movie, and
The only
nothing
t
happened in 2.5 hours.
the only time I ever wanna see a ping pong ball is if I'm throwing it into a beer cup.
Right, right, exactly. You know what we used to do too? We used to if you light the ends on fire,
Yeah.
they shoot across the room. We used to do it at, like, this karate class when the guy chased us out, yeah.
So what do you
Yeah.
think's gonna be the end game in Venezuela? We're in there now.
Oh, it's all
There's no
yeah,
president.
you know what's funny, dude? It's like it never happened already.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
it's
Well, we
over.
moved on to Minneapolis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Back to the
We
Somalians. Yeah.
freezing in the snow.
Yeah.
You
What
couldn't
do
get
they
me
do
to
in the winter?
freeze.
Yeah.
I was in the army with a one of my buddies that grew up that way, like north of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and he's like in the winter, like, yeah, you play hockey and shit, but people just stay in. If you
Right.
work outside, nobody works outside. You just fucking drink and watch hockey.
I seen a cool it was a TV, some huge storm in Minneapolis, and he walks up to this guy, she goes, "How you taking out during the storm?" He says, "Well, I ran out of weed." He goes, "But that's my fault." He goes, "But
Yeah,
I'm going to get some beers now." And he just, like, walked away from her.
yeah.
Like, what else are
And,
you gonna do?
and what a place, like, if if you get sent to if you're from Somalia. Yeah,
Right, of
granted,
all places.
it's a shithole, right? But it's warm. I mean, and you have the
Right,
water right there, and
right.
then it's like, "We got a great spot for you, man."
Yeah,
Fucking Minneapolis,
Minneapolis.
and
Yeah,
they get there maybe in, like, the summertime, and it's like,
right.
"Oh,
"Wow,
the
this ain't
trees
bad."
and the birds,"
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, October and a snowstorm rolls through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you see what happened in Juneau, Alaska, dude? They got,
Yeah,
like,
I
6
know.
feet of snow there. I
Yeah, and
mean,
that's not even that
that's not
far from Sitka.
right, right,
Yeah.
right, but yeah,
They
and
get
you
all
think
the snow
Alaska,
and
like, everybody's used to snow, but they
they're
they
not
never get
there. They
dumped
don't get
like
a lot
that.
of snow
Right,
there,
exactly. You just think of it. You just think,
and
like,
then they got a shit
Alaska.
ton of rain right after that.
Right,
Yeah,
everything was flooding. Yeah. Yeah, it was
yeah.
fucking disaster.
Yeah, no good, man. So I seen, Willie Nelson. I thought he was like, well, not that I didn't think he was dead because it would be all over, but he's like 90 something years old.
Yeah, but now he
And
came out with some, like, weed drink.
I know, which is crazy because I've been like this month, I hate calling it dry January because I don't want to make it seem like I did it because it's like a thing. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to like not have anything to drink for a couple weeks. Not
Right,
that I drink a lot, like you and I talk all the time, but I can't remember like a weekend that I didn't have a drink, right? If you consider Friday, Saturday, and Sunday the weekends, right?
right,
So maybe Friday yeah, I don't go out, right? So stay home. Probably don't have nothing to drink. But then Saturday you go out, you have a glass of wine, or you don't go out Saturday, you have it Sunday. I'm like, it's got to be years. So I'd
or a
have to be like
brunch. Yeah,
sick, like where I just didn't do anything the whole weekend,
yeah, right, right, but
which
well,
is crazy, right? And
yeah,
then
I
and
mean
then living in here. the vast majority of people retired, so
Retired. Right.
every day's like, "Woohoo!"
Right.
You
Well,
know?
every day's Friday.
Every day's Friday, like, tonight is I'm not going, but tonight is the bourbon club night,
Thirsty
which is
Thursday.
dude, it's it blows Thirsty Thursday out of the water. Like, you everybody goes up to the activity center and brings a bottle of bourbon. You put that shit on the bar and
And
bring
you
a
just help
glass
yourself.
and just help yourself of any there could be 25 bottles of bourbon up
Well,
there.
that's reason 980 I stopped drinking because I would be there every Thursday, and every Thursday I would fall out of that place.
Right. Well, I've went and, usually I gotta work the next day, so I'm pretty good, but the people close that shit down. It'd be 1 AM. I'm like,
Right.
how are you drinking bourbon from 7
Is
to
that they
1?"
have coolers there with beers and shit too?
No. I mean, you could
Oh,
bring coolers. You
oh,
could
yeah.
bring your own beer. There's refrigerator there, They're not
Like
serving
the,
beer.
it should be sponsored by the Maharaji Lounge.
Maharashi Lounge would fit in good there. It's almost like that. I mean, it's cool. It's just
It's a
like I
lot.
it's a lot. And then
And
that's only
if you're a drinker,
and it's
there you
easy,
go.
man. Like that's Thursday and then Friday, if you do something, you get together, you have 2, 3 drinks, then then Saturday you're going out to eat. Before you know, you drink every night of the week,
Right. Yeah.
you know? You're just swimming upstream.
Yeah, yeah. But dude, I like, I mean, I've been sober a long time, but I like I was I was just never that guy that could have a couple of beers. I was just not that guy. Like
Yeah.
if I was gonna drink, I'm gonna drink.
Right.
And,
But
I just and I knew it. I mean, but I got sober for a lot of reasons, but that being one of them.
the so it makes me not laugh. Like Willie Nelson's got his whole Willie's Remedy bottle, like
Right, right,
THC
right.
weed stuff. And I'm like, all right, I mean, that's cool. That ain't my thing, but I don't care. Like, I mean, you and I used to always talk, you'd be like, you were the only guy here that doesn't
Doesn't
smoke
smoke
weed,
weed. Right. I
but
mean,
it's not my thing, right? I'll have a drink, but I don't get like people going in this dry January and they're like, oh, I'm not drinking. All right. So, but you got gummies or you're drinking Willie's drink.
or you're
So
smoking
what's the
weed. Right,
point? Or you're
right, right.
smoking weed.
Well, they're just doing it for the alcohol. They didn't say they weren't not gonna get high.
Yeah. I
They
call it
said they
like
weren't gonna drink
California
alcohol.
sober.
Yeah, Cali sober, right.
I'm like,
Right,
anything
man, I
you
just
can
smoke
market,
weed,
people
man.
buy into
Oh,
that shit,
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
W Dude, what's going on with Landman? What is going
I don't
on
know,
with
man. That's like
Landman, dude?
you know how it
I
is.
don't
I
know.
hardly watch any TV. Um,
It just stopped being about oil, and it's about his wife and that whole now there's a whole thing going on because of the daughter, the way, and that whole scene with the,
at TCU.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and that whole thing, and it's like, really? This is about oil, this show.
Tommy's now fired.
Fired, yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, and he's just gonna get I don't know. I really like, I just don't even like it anymore because it's just not even about what it was, last year was great,
Yeah.
I just don't even look forward to the thing anymore.
I
Same
don't
with
know.
I don't know, Tulsa King too. Did you watch Tulsa King?
I've watched it, yeah.
Yeah, same. It's the same. Like,
I'm gonna I'm gonna, um I'm gonna start watching some more of that,
I don't know.
you know?
I don't know. I mean, I like Sylvester Stallone, but just the whole premise just seems a little, you
Yeah.
everybody's rooting for him, and he's a criminal, and he's killing people in the show, and it's like, yeah, at least it's Sly doing it. You
Yeah,
know
at
what I
least
mean?
it's Sly and the people he's killing are
Yeah. Oh, the
put out to be
gangsters. Yeah,
worse than
yeah.
everybody else.
Right, right. Exactly.
And
So,
it's in Oklahoma.
but you know what? There's a new movie coming out with Hugh Jackman in it, and I forget the title, but it's about Robin Hood coming out of retirement, and in the trailer I seen, I don't know, he kills like 20 people in the trailer. But it's
Yeah,
like, I mean, Hugh Jackman, he had really long hair and a beard, and he's pretty jacked. But,
right.
this little girl asks him, like, begged him to help, and, the next scene, you just see him, like, slicing through people with swords and all this other shit, but that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what was
I
the other thing? Oh, yeah, well, I'm not a big you're not a big football fan either, right? So,
No.
but I've been following, dude, that Indiana football. Have you
Yeah.
followed that at all with that guy,
I what
the
I
2
where the heck
brothers,
was I?
Fernando and
The game
Alberto?
I know who they are. I
Yeah,
watched
but
the
Monday night, I think it's is it the Rose Bowl Monday night? They're playing Florida for the championship,
yeah.
and they're both undefeated, and, you know the way the media is now, like, I don't know, that they're like I don't know, they're just saying all this shit about this kid and
Well, they
whatever.
gotta
I don't
build it up to get
Right,
people to
right, right,
watch.
right,
Like, I'm all down with it. I mean, growing up, I was, like, into the Dolphins as a kid in the '70s and then, the Giants up into the '80s, and eventually I'm like, "Why am I watching this?" Like, sitting
I
inside on Sunday, especially once I had kids, let me go do something. Let me do something instead of watching these idiots play fucking football all day, you know?
Bro, I mean, it used to be I mean, I would go every Sunday. It was just a reason to party, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
That
Well,
was
that's
the
what or
thing.
Monday night. Hey,
Monday,
Monday
yeah,
Night
yeah,
Football's
Monday
on.
night, guys.
Where are we going? Like, nobody gave a shit
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
game.
right, right. Same with
And
the Super Bowl. How many Super Bowl parties I went to? I didn't even look
never
at the
even
screen. Yeah,
right. Yeah,
it
people
wasn't
are like, "Oh, I
wasn't
wish
about
we
the
had
Super
off the
Bowl.
next day." They didn't even watch the game.
There was a bowl involved, but it wasn't super.
And then I mean, I wasn't watching at that point, but then that whole Black Lives Matter thing went down and people made it the NFL was all in on it.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, "This is BS." I mean, maybe I'm off a little on the numbers, but like 75, 80% of the league is black.
Right,
So
right.
how is that how does that an
Millionaires,
injustice or an
millionaires,
equality?
multimillionaires. Right, right.
Right. I mean, even
Every
still, watching one of these games was just on, and I think it was the Steelers who have a black head coach, and they got like equity and equality shirts and stuff like now.
Right.
I'm like, all right, whatever, give
Yeah,
up
come
on it.
on. It's football. Play
It's
fucking
football,
football.
right?
Yeah.
Nobody needs all that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, dude. It's just everything's got so fucking political. It
Yeah,
just play the game. I don't know. I was
right.
never that guy. Like my dad wasn't like a big sports guy, so I never grew up like that. But my son is he loves it.
Yeah,
He's
my sons too.
stats and statistics and college and
Statistics and the
fantasy
whole
football and
fantasy.
yeah. Oh God, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you anything about any sport, Yankees, anything. I
I
could
mean, I
give a
watch
shit.
hockey. I
Yeah,
watch my Dallas
I
Stars.
can't even do that. My brother was a hockey freak, Rangers, and
Yeah.
same thing. I would go and get fucked up and then go back home. You know what I mean? We used to go to games back in the day for $5. Sneak in,
I mean, at
party.
least if you go to concerts, you can go in there and you listen to music, you know?
Right, exactly. We used to go
Which
to
bring oh, I meant to tell you, Five Finger is going on tour this year.
no way.
We might have to
Who they
see
play with?
I'm not sure, but it's like a 25-year anniversary tour. I gotta
When
see
we
if
seen
they're
them, they were great, man. That
they
was
were.
great. With
We've seen
Shinedown.
them twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, remember remember up in Connecticut, like, we go in there, it was a great show, and there was, like, a break, and, I wasn't even drinking really. Maybe I had 1 beer. Yeah, I think your brother was there and your cousin with us, and you and I
Yeah,
went,
yeah.
we had, like, a coffee, and we're sitting there, and you go in to take a piss, and that guy shit all over himself in the stall,
Yeah.
pissed and shit, and he's like, the
Ah,
door's open,
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, "You got any pants or anything?" And you're like,
Yeah.
"Dude, this isn't Macy's, you
Yeah, what the
fucking
fuck?
loser."
Are you
He
fucking
was, like,
maniac?
laying in his own
Yeah,
vomit and crap,
fucking
and I mean, who
fucking
goes to a
feces.
concert and gets that screwed up?
A lot of people, dude.
I guess. I
I mean,
mean,
that's the
I
beauty
like
of
having
chemicals.
fun, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
I've been to a couple of Ozfests that were I was a mess at those. But those were all day. You
Yeah,
were there for hours and hours and hours,
right. Yeah.
Woohoo!
I
Ozfest,
went
yeah.
to this was back in the 80s when, the Appetite for Destruction, the Guns N' Roses album came out. They were playing at Giant Stadium.
I seen them.
Yeah,
I seen them
and
there.
I and
I
we
was
were
I
down
they so I'm sorry, bro. They did that video, Paradise City was from Giant Stadium.
yeah, and they were down on we hopped over the fence onto the floor seat, some dudes running after us, and then that was all general admission, but there were all these people, and it was probably like Smurf water and shit from the porta johns. They're, like, sliding in it.
I know. Oh, I
And
bet
I'm like,
yeah.
"Are you
Oh,
kidding
yeah.
me?"
Yeah.
And then there
Yeah.
was a
Oh,
couple of these
fuck.
girls that, like, were all covered and they were wet and stuff, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could see
Becomes a
through
wet
their white
T-shirt
tops, and
contest.
these
Yeah,
guys were,
right.
like, ready to rape them on the
Right,
thing. I'm like,
right.
"This
It's
shit is
insane.
getting out of control." you
Dude,
know?
I remember we went to Giant Stadium. We seen Journey, Frank Marino, and Mahogany Rush, and I think Ted Nugent, right? And a bunch of us were there. We got down to the floor seats, and a friend of mine passed out and just fell backwards. And somebody tried to wake him up, and they threw like a soda in his face, and he
Yeah.
didn't wake up. So we just said, we just fucking left it. We turned around. They go, "Holy shit, look at" his name was Sean. They go, "Holy shit, look at Sean's face." It was the summertime. Dude, they had like 1,000 flies and bees on his fucking face. And somebody
Yeah.
else threw fucking beer on him to get all the bugs off it. Oh, yeah, good times. Good
I know.
times.
Totally freaking out of control.
Did you ever go to the pier to concerts on
Yeah.
42nd Street back in the
Yeah, I
day?
saw
Oh,
Stevie
that
Ray
was
over there and the Allman Brothers.
my friend
Yeah.
Johnny Tracy, worked for the catering company that used to, run the catering down there, and we would get in, dude. It was like Judas Priest I seen there.
Yeah.
It was great. Out
I
to the
mean, I
river.
like going to concerts. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
it's
going
phenomenal.
I don't know if I told you I got tickets to see Foreigner in April here in, St. Augustine.
Oh, awesome. Foreign is
Yeah,
great.
and, they're playing, like, all of Foreigner 4, and Lou Gramm, like, the original singer, is
Right.
actually gonna be, like, a
He still
guest, like,
sounds
he
great,
doesn't.
dude.
Yeah, and he only does
But the other
certain.
guy is good. The other
The
guy is
other
real
guy's
good.
really good.
Really good.
Yeah, yeah. So it should be
Peter
good, man.
Frampton's still touring. I seen him
He
a
was
couple
just
few years
here
ago. He
in
was great.
October.
He was
Yeah,
fucking great. I
yeah,
mean, he
I
looks like
know.
a history teacher on stage, but I mean, he looks great.
That's
Plays
like
great.
you and I used to goof around about Sebastian Bach from Skid Row,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
seen a video of him recently,
See
like,
what he looks like?
I know, dude. Like, I mean, I know I don't look like I did when I'm 25,
I
but
know, but
I think
stop,
I'd look a
dude.
little bit better than that.
Stop. I know, like, or Axl Rose,
Yeah,
Christ. Or did
right.
you ever see any videos of the David Lee Roth shows? That knucklehead, like, he can't even
Yeah.
sing anymore. He just keeps going, Fuck.
I mean, people
I
are
don't know.
still willing to go
Paying
out and
money.
see him, right?
He's still, yeah, David Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen Van Halen when he was in there. I seen Van Halen when they had Sammy Hagar. I didn't like it that much. I
No, but Sammy's good.
Oh,
I mean,
he's
he
great.
can
I
sing
seen
and he can
Sammy
play the
at
guitar.
when he came out with that, Drive 55, remember that song? I seen him at the
Yeah.
Garden. It was one of the loudest shows I ever went to in my life, Sammy Hagar.
I can't fucking think of the name of this band, and, if John was here, he would know. We saw, there's a all-girl Iron Maiden cover band called the Iron Maidens, and they're really good.
Right,
And they were playing years back, they were playing in Georgia, down by where he lives, and this band opened up for him, and they were like one of those '80s, um, metal bands,
right.
and the bass player was the singer, and he always wears, like, the fake, like, SS hat, and he's got, like, blonde hair, and now I can't think of the dude's name. He's always they just went on tour again, and they play these clubs,
And it
and
was
the
a
guy
metal band from the '80s?
one of those '80s bands. They probably had a 1 or 2 hits, like, never, like, m made a shit ton of money.
Like
Um,
Y&T and,
no, it's not Y&T. Uh,
who was the other
I
one?
New Shoes keeps popping in my head, but that was another '80s band that had that stupid song, "I can't wait."
Yeah,
And
that
I don't know
was
why that's stuck in my head because I heard it the other day, but, um, this I'll think of it, and if I don't think of it before this is over, for the people that are listening, I'll stick it in the comments on the show because 'cause I'm gonna have to look it up. I hated the guy. I'm at this show now, I'm like, "You're opening for an all-girls Iron
mate.
Maiden cover band," and he's up there talking about the '80s. He's like, "Anybody got any blow, man?" Like, dude, you're older than me.
Right. If
Like, the guy's gotta be 70
you did a
now.
bump, you'd have a heart attack on
Right,
stage.
and I know he had a wig on
Yeah,
'cause
right, right.
that wasn't his hair, and he was still wearing, like, the
The tight leather pants,
yeah, tight leather pants
spandex.
and, like, the spandex and the freaking day glow, like,
Yeah, fucking
blazer and
yeah.
shit.
Get
Yeah.
him. Well, dude, it's one or whatever. 2 nights a week, he can act like he's 25 again. God
Well,
love
it's
him.
more than that. I mean, they went I just, it popped up somewhere, and they just went on some tour for, like, months playing at these
Yeah, yeah,
clubs.
good. Hey, you're still getting paid.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Fucking
maybe he's still getting a roadie or, what they used to call those, not a roadie. What they used to call those, the the groupies after the
yes.
show.
Enough's enough.
Enough's enough. Okay,
Yes.
yes, I know who they are.
Yes,
Yeah,
and the guy's name was, like, Johnny's Enough or
yeah,
something
Johnny
like that.
Rockets or some shit.
No, I'm gonna look it up now. Now that I know it's Enough's Enough. And it was spelled like enough,
Enough. ENUFF.
enough, Z enough. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's
did
still touring. Enough is enough.
still touring. Chip's Enough. That's the guy's name.
He's probably got a fucking drug problem. That's why he's still touring.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Chip Enough. Hey, on here it says that Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses and Jakey Lee, who played in Ozzy's band, was in that band. They weren't in when I seen them, and I don't really
And
remember,
Enough's
but
enough? Yeah,
Enough's Enough, yeah.
they might have stopped by.
Who are the original members? Chip Enough, whose real name is Gregory Rabarski.
Reverse it's like Gene Simmons. His real name is like Chaim something.
Yeah. Lead guitarist Gino Martini and drummer B.W. Boski.
VW.
Yeah. So I guess there was just a bunch of people that were in it, but freaking horrible. Yeah. I mean, but that kills me. Again, the guy's out there doing his thing, and God bless you, right? Like,
Right,
but
right.
look like shit. Sebastian Bach looked like shit. It's like we always say those guys wandering around with their junk hanging out that are like 70 years old,
Like I
right?
told you, dude, at the gym the other day.
Yeah,
I'm
I
tying my
know.
shoe, have my foot up on the bench. I look up and and I'm fucking gonna be 67. And this guy, I don't know how old he was. This dick right in my fucking face. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And dude, I look up, there's like 6 of them walking around with their
Yeah,
fucking asses hanging out. They're fucking like
I,
every young guy comes out of the shower, they wraps the towel
a
around himself.
towel around you.
All the old dudes just got the flapping in the fucking breeze. I,
They,
I wonder what age I got to be to start walking around with my shit out
I don't know. I remember
at the gym.
when Dylan was younger. Well, Anthony and Gabrielle too, but Anthony and Gabrielle used to swim in like a swim
Right.
team. And I used to take Dylan with me to the Y and get a workout. I dropped them off at practice after work, go to the Y for a couple hours. He'd go in this kids cave thing and play. I'd work out. And then I'd even take a shower there because it was like 7 o'clock by the time I'm picking them up.
Right,
And
right.
then that way, when I get home, I'm done. So I hated it. Go in the shower, quick. I come out. There'd always be this old dude. They had like a little sitting area with a TV.
Right.
He'd be sitting
His fucking
bare
ass
ass naked
suction
on
cupping to the fucking
with his
bench.
freaking dong hanging out on
Right.
the
And his
couch,
fucking knot on the fucking
watching
bench.
TV, not
Right.
wrapped
Like,
up. I'm like,
right.
I don't know if you think
Legs crossed.
not even legs crossed. I'm like, I don't know if you think you're like it's some brothel or something and
Yeah, well,
some topless chicks are gonna
fucking
walk in
geisha
or
house.
something. But it's the right, it's the why,
Right.
you know?
Dude, I'm telling you, like, I've literally I look up, I'm
Yeah,
like, "What the fuck?" This guy's like is like right like, bro,
right.
put a fucking wrapper towel. And they're holding their towel. Every single one of them is holding the towel.
Yeah.
But they're just, like, shuffling along, their fucking junk whipping
Uh,
in the breeze.
even in the army, you know, like again, in basic training, like the toilets don't have any stalls, right? So
Right,
whatever you,
right.
and then later on, getting to the Ranger Battalion, first platoon, every platoon had their own like bathroom, restroom, had like a whole line of sinks, all separate stalls, and then like showers that had like, you know, you just went in you weren't in like a mass shower.
Right,
But
right.
anyway, people walk back and forth to the rooms and put a towel around them
Right, dude, it's
and put
just
like some shoes on.
common
There was one
courtesy.
guy that did not. And for a while he was my roommate and he was a
Ugh.
funny ass dude. But he used to get up every morning like butt ass naked and he smoked and like grab his cigarettes because I don't know when he smoked because you weren't allowed to smoke in the building, but he walked down the hallway and into the bathroom like naked. But he used to like like, hit the drawer of in every room you had your own desk with his hip, like, and one time he hit it, and he must not move, and he slammed his dick in the drawer. He was
That's like
screaming, freaking his dick was
"Ah!"
bleeding,
It's
you
like,
know?
oh god, it's like that movie. What was that movie where the kid fucking closed the zipper on his fucking
Yeah,
oh, what fucking movie was that? Oh, yeah. And then
but
they
they used to get on his case all the time, like, our at that time, our platoon sergeant was this Sergeant Rigo, and he'd come in,
"Put your
and
fucking pants on."
well, he would. He'd be at the at the sink, like, shaving, and he'd be like, I'm not gonna say the guy's name because he wound up passing away, he killed himself, but, um, he would say to him, "Hey, I don't put a towel around you, I don't feel like,
Yeah, staring at your
sucking
ass.
dick by proxy, when I go to the sink." But I'm like, who these old guys are it is like you don't have that. He's sitting there watching, like, Wheel of Fortune
Right,
with
right.
his junk hanging out.
"Give me a vowel."
Yeah. "Anna, can I buy a can I buy a vowel?"
But
You know?
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know,
man.
dude. It's I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
we're getting on, and, I remember when we first started this, I was like, "We're always gonna talk about somebody that was normal, average person that did something out of the ordinary,"
right.
you know? Like, and there's a couple of them that we were talking about this week.
Yeah,
I
that
know, and
Victoria Apgar.
that was one of them, yes,
Yeah,
which
she is fucking that is amazing, the story of that woman.
right,
Amazing.
we all, you know, all of you and I both have kids, and you remember being like in the delivery room, and my kids were all C sections, and they could give an Apgar score, and like, what the hell's an Apgar score, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Appearance, pulse, grimace,
grimace,
activity, respiration.
right,
It said
and
that those
that was
5
her last
things
name,
right. Those 5 things saved millions of babies.
babies, right? It was
And that was, like, in the '50s, right?
1952. She was one of the few women anesthesiologists, and a lot of times babies were born like blue or weak, and they kind of just wrote
They
them
just
off.
yeah, they wrote them off. And,
Yeah,
and yeah,
and
it's pretty I mean, if you want to hear a cool, quick biography, read about Victoria Apgar. I
yeah,
mean, it is
she
wild.
wrote it on a napkin.
Right. Right.
She used to use that when she was in the room, and somebody asked her, "Well, how do you tell?" And she was in the cafeteria, or whatever, and took a napkin and wrote that out, and it became the APGAR score
Apgar said
that's used today.
right, right. And it
And
yeah.
I always like the word grimace because it reminds me of Grimace from McDonald's when I was a kid,
Yeah, yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, but I thank you for turning me on to that because I always heard about what was the Apgar. You always ask what it was, and you never knew what it was. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
she
They
has saved millions of kids. They said just
just
by
that
by
score
those
that
5
went out
things.
as what people would use, and then reading more into it again because I'm like, this is wild. Then at like 49, she earned like a master's degree in public health, and she spent the whole rest of her career like preventing birth defects.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it was a wild story. Yeah, and kids like, my your brand new grandkids, they had what was the Apgar? I mean, it's like something you ask and you never knew what the hell it came from.
exactly.
And
And
who was the other guy? Oh, Kellogg. Will Kellogg.
yeah, that was a wild ass story though.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows about, cornflakes,
Yeah,
but that
it's
guy, his brother was John Kellogg, treated him like shit his
he
whole
was a
life.
doctor
Yeah,
that ran a sanatorium, however you want to pronounce
he
it, and he
hated
was
sex. He
yeah,
hated
he
sex.
never had sex with his wife,
Wife, right.
and he thought everything caused, like, depravity
Yeah,
and,
like
like,
yeah,
eating sugar
right.
or anything that was fun.
And he was obsessed with,
Shit,
shit, enemas. Yeah.
yes, and he
Well,
performed, um, basically, like, neutering of boys
right, yeah,
and genital
and
mutilation of
on little
girls
girls, right.
to for parents would bring him there
Yeah,
that got all into this, like, "Oh, my kid is, you
yeah,
know,
sexual
developing," and
deviant,
I'd be like,
right.
"Oh, good, we'll cut his balls off," you know?
Yeah,
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 the guy was a lunatic, and they thought the brother
They thought he was slow. That's what
slow.
they thought he was slow, yeah.
Like,
But
here's a broom, go clean some piss up
right.
with a mop.
But
Yeah.
secretly, he was testing out his, like, little cornflake, thing, and he added
Yes.
sugar to it.
Well, he did it as like a cost-effective meal to feed people in the sanitarium, and in there, you couldn't have anything that was good, that
Right,
tasted
right.
good,
Well, that
'cause it
when that
was
asshole when his brother
'cause you
was in
get your
charge,
balls
yeah.
cut off.
Or else they make you fucking get an enema.
An enema, like, if you had Fruit Loops,
I
well,
feel
he
full.
invented Fruit Loops, but
Yeah,
still.
yeah. Well, he invented yeah, and then, his brother died destitute.
He did, but well, yeah, he wound up feeding it to the people, then he said, "Oh, we put sugar on it," and then he started marketing, and he kinda went off on his own, and he was crushing it,
Yeah,
like
he
Kellogg's,
yeah,
the cereal company, and
right,
then the brother sued him
and
to kinda
lost.
get a piece of it, and he lost,
And
and,
he wrote him like a I guess, a letter saying he was sorry.
yeah, when he was dying.
Right, and the brother never even Will never even answered him because he
Yeah,
treated
because
him
he's
like
a
shit his whole
dick.
life, right. Yeah, he was a dick.
Right, right,
So
and now we got Fruit Loops.
and now we got Fruit Loops. Captain
Yeah.
Chalk what is it? Count Chocula.
Yeah, I don't know if Count Chocula Kellogg's?
I don't know, but Kellogg's invented breakfast, dude. They said, like, before that, nobody even had breakfast in the morning.
No,
That's
you
why
didn't have
everybody
no
was thin,
yeah, now they
unlike now, everybody's just fat.
yeah.
But it's like, yeah, that's yeah, the
You
Kellogg
down some Fruit Loops and run out the door to school,
right,
so you'd be
right.
bouncing off the walls for
The,
3 hours.
they invented the breakfast, the toast, eggs, bacon, and some Kellogg's, some
Right,
cornflakes.
yeah, but that was, like, the 2 major things, but, I mean, that Apgar is definitely, um, in the running. I would have to say, and she's not here to accept, and we haven't put, like, guidelines on whether you gotta be alive still, but definitely a golden skull.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Victor who? For Victoria?
Yes.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. She saved babies.
Yeah.
Kellogg's
Oh, for sure.
Kellogg's Kellogg's is making him fat.
Yep.
But, yeah, he was some story. Oh, and I wanted to say, um, I told you about it, but there's a band out there called Cody Parks and the Dirty Souls, and they're like a southern rock, but really rock, and they take, like, Charlie Daniels songs and make them metal, dude. You gotta check these guys out. They are
Cool.
phenomenal. Cody Parks and the Dirty Souls.
I'll put
So,
a when
that's
I
a spell
get it out,
session
I'll put a link
recommendation
on there.
of the week.
Yeah. And, I think that brings us towards the end, my
But,
friend.
yeah, we hit a lot of subjects. We got nowhere, and,
We got nowhere, and hopefully,
hopefully 12
everybody
people
likes
fucking
it.
listen this week.
No, we're on a roll, man.
We're on a roll.
I can feel it. Now that we both have
TikTok.
the new Mac computers.
That's right. I treated myself to a MacBook Air. Woohoo!
Yeah. And then, I don't know, next one, we got a couple weeks away. There's some people that wanna come on the show that expressed interest that could be pretty freaking funny, and there is a guy that's big into olive loaf that
Awesome.
bought 1 slice of olive loaf
Who
at the
sent me the
deli
picture of
counter.
liverwurst? Did you send me the picture of liverwurst?
I did. Yeah,
Yeah. Dude, you gotta
yeah.
get some freeze
You
wrap and send it up to me.
you gotta love liverwurst.
Braunschweiger.
Since we're talking about liverwurst,
Yeah.
yeah,
The forgotten deli meat.
forgotten deli meat,
I'm
but
telling you.
with
I know people, they couldn't even make a liver like, they can't even be in a room with it, dude. Like corned beef hash.
yeah, they never had liver as a kid for dinner and
Right.
were
Well,
forced
I
to
didn't
eat it,
either,
so
but still, I mean, I love liverwurst.
yeah.
All right. On that note,
With that yep, take us home, brother.
all right, we got to say at the end of episode 6, later, skulls.
Skulls.